Anyways, let's think positive and forward thinking. Let's stick it in. Let's put it in. Oh my God, it's the things you say. Hold on a second. I got to go out and have 25 guys jizz on my face on video and put it on the internet to make money. Okay, it's the things you say. You're a stalker. You're a stalker. People would never say things like that. You pathetic loser. And how dare you, crazy person. On that note, it's interesting that my father had me find me a job at 16 at Star Auto House Mercedes with owner Gabby Engel, and the mechanics told her to throw wrenches at me and or one, and then loosen the lug nuts on the car, saying it's Chuck Norris's car, take it home to him, try to turn me into road pizza. But I would tell someone. However, if I tell someone, things like that don't happen. They've never happened in the history of humanity. And why design situations where I have to tell people or police and they say you're crazy, it didn't happen? We need to lock you away and make you look crazy and lock you away and take away all your civil rights and freedoms for the crime. You ratted on us. Normally these things don't happen on any level. I mean, yeah, these things do happen, but normally worldwide groups don't get together like, you don't say anything, especially about things that are sort of that trivial. But it is happening, and so let's dig it in, which would be another crime. The Kevin Perlman is not allowed to have sex with women. That is deemed a crime. And explanations, please. Explanations. I'm just trying to protect you and keep you safe, like the movie Bubble Boy. And if you use references to movies like that, you are crazy, because maybe I have to fucking explain it to stupid fucking uneducated morons that can't fucking have a common sense and can't understand that people are allowed to tell people when things are done to them. But the Perlman family, for some reason, says I'm not allowed to tell anyone on any level anything, especially at like 5 years old, when Jason Perlman is trying to go crazy on me and, make me look like a violent, paranoid schizophrenic, right? Okay, now, why would the family support that unless they're telling him to do it because they've all exerted the same identical behaviors my entire life for 50 years, and then telling worldwide groups and trying to initiate or create a situation that if I have to go to the authorities, or especially psychology community, who has a bunch of labels on their desk before I ever walk in the door the first time, you can't say things like that. Hey, this girl tried to slice me up with a knife. It's on video. You can't say things like that. You can't go to the police station and hand with video. That's crazy. Because, a police officer's never seen anything like that. I must be crazy for... All right, so maybe that needs to be explained, right? Why everything that is possible is not possible in Kevin Perlman's life. Hate, rage, discrimination, racial bigotry, people reversing and fraudulently creating falsified police charges over and over, Ron Perlman making up lies I stole $10,000 with Mike Huntley when I was 16 for buying a 426 Hemi, bullet holes magically ending up in Ron Perlman's 300E Mercedes around the same time. Obviously, worldwide groups are being told that I did it and I'm a violent, paranoid schizophrenic. However, ironically, wasn't I the one that walked upstairs on the DeSoto house and said, Dad, why the fuck are there holes in your fucking Mercedes, or a bullet hole in your Mercedes? Or, did I miss something? But now, the guy's fucking paying off Lorena Escobar to hunt and kill people and his own child. So, either he fucking tried to kill the wrong person, or LAPD was popping holes in his car with his 357 with him when Paul Humphrey was asking me, Kevin, can you go show me your father's 357 from the lockbox? Weird. Why did Paul Humphrey in 1988 ask me to see my father's 357, and then in 1998 join LAPD, stalking me and hunting me with women on internet-related chat on and off, internet-related chat and coffee shops and everywhere else. And Rody Morales told to take me to strip clubs where women were waiting for me, strippers and porn stars, to cry wolf and play victim. Oh, he's stalking me. He's crazy. He did this. He said I'm crazy. He blah, 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 fucking blah. Okay, so Kevin, you're a horrible monster for asking questions. Your kind does not ask questions while we whip you to death and kill you while Ron Perlman puts a shock collar on his dog Roto, zapping the fucking dog to death. Of course, he wasn't constantly pushing the button. He didn't want the dog going in the kitchen eating food, just like he doesn't want his child having sex with people or friends or relationships. I'm not capable of putting a shock collar on my cat or a dog if I had a dog. Would you like to explain that to me? And then why are guys named Rody Morales, paid off by my father, Mike Huntley, tried to plant LAPD confiscated marijuana in my house 10 years later after coming back from college, which my father's manipulating me back, angry at me for getting college degrees. I mean, you fucking piece of shit, you took the wrong fucking college courses. I don't fucking agree with you. You need to fucking die. You ruined my life. You're out of control, reckless monster. Okay, right? I mean, let's be realistic. Why is Ron Perlman trying to divert what my life really is into Kevin's a reckless, out of control criminal and paranoid schizophrenic and monster, because he doesn't approve of people that buy 426 Hemis and put them in 1971 Barracudas, or go to car venues, or go to coffee venues, or go to pool halls, or go to a bar and pick up on women, or just hang out at a bar with friends, or, oh, that's right, you're not allowed to, after work, you're not allowed to go to a coffee shop or bar or to happy hour or anything. You have to go straight home, point A to point B. But yet he can do all these things, and everyone else can do these things, and Jason Perlman can do these things, and nothing's wrong unless Kevin does something. But guess what? This shit only hits the fan when Kevin Perlman says something, has an opinion about it, correct? And it's not happening, and he's imagining it, and he suffers from schizophrenia. It's kind of fucking strange, isn't it? And me voicing my opinion here means that I suffer from mental illness, just like court reporter Debbie Woolman says, if you have something to say about what we're doing in your life while purchasing the property to join the townhouse I own, never living in it, with the Van Nuys courthouse judges and friends and coworkers, well, demanding I admit I'm a schizophrenic. I mean, hey, I've never met you, but you're Kevin Perlman. If you don't admit you're a schizophrenic, I have to hunt you and kill you with everyone and lock you away. Why do I have to admit I'm a schizophrenic or anything else to you or anyone else? Why do you feel that you are owed an explanation of how I make money and who I'm dating and what my performance in bed was? And why do I owe that, right, to anyone? But yet the Perlman family, with the people they have befriending me and stalking me at every public venue, says that I have to tell them what they want to hear, coerced false confessions, and judges and everyone else, or they will execute me at all costs. And if they're going to execute me at all costs for not saying anything that they want to hear, what are they going to do when they get the coerced false confession? They're going to do the same thing, correct? But they're going to try to take, see, I told you so. Okay, right? But let's stick it in, even though I'm told I'm not allowed to. And half the planet of women are saying he's not allowed to because Ron Perlman and Anita Perlman are saying he's crazy and, right? Well, I believe there's a term for that, defamation of character. So I'm diverting my life into fabrications of criminal fabrications and mental illness fabrications from the Perlman family out of their anger and hate and rage for their 5-year-old under the notion of, I want to control you, like the movie Carrie, where the mother locks the daughter in the closet because she's crazy. And everyone in the high school teases the character, and we'll leave out the part where she develops telepathy and kills everyone and all that. But I think that was a Stephen King, right? Oh my God, I watched a horror movie. That's on the list of crimes that Kevin committed, right? What kind of sick person would watch horror movies? Excuse me 1 second. Hey, 25 guys, can you jizz on my face again? And I'm gonna sell the video. Okay, I'm back. So Kevin, you're crazy for watching a horror movie. Oh, one more time. Hey, I got 30 guys here. Can you jizz on my face and I'm gonna record it on video and sell it on the internet? Okay, so Kevin, what kind of guy would watch a horror movie, you sick fucking freak? And you also went to a fucking Disney movie and watched Bambi, you fucking sicko. Oh, tomorrow we're doing 50 guys jizzing on my face. All right, so anyways, the hypocrisy, the fucking hypocrisy. But guess what? This hypocrisy isn't from one single crazy entity or a planet or someone with motive. The hypocrisy is from a planetary conspiracy that I'm imagining. And it is not physically possible, especially in 2026, that anyone could defame someone's name to the largest circles possible. The internet does not exist. Group SMS does not exist. Email delivery systems don't exist. Blogs, forums don't exist, especially the Google blog with Yuka stating Kevin's a violent paranoid schizo with Paul Humphrey. If you see him, help us remove him from society. They don't exist. And for Kevin, for you to say things like this, it means that you need to be locked away. Yeah, someone wants someone dead and they're paying a lot of fucking money to do it. To LAPD with Paul Humphrey, Ron Perlman, Lorraine Escobar, the whole fucking child raping, murdering, crime ring. Okay, so, and in order to contain what Ron Perlman started at a very young age, especially mad at me for kissing a black girl, saying I'm a racist, and I conformed to media while sending in the band Devo to sing Whip It Good afterwards. Let's stick it in. Oh, no, I'm defying the police and I need to be hunted and killed, right? Of course, these are all your basic freedoms, and normally people would stand up against it. But in my life, they're not. They're trying to cover up 100 million different things all the way down to 5 years old, okay? And that's the basis of the entire problem that the police, the government, LAPD, psychology community, remember my family all have secondary psychology degrees, will not allow oppression, suppression, censorship to come out. And they will sacrifice their own child's freedoms and breathing to protect their dirty little secrets. So the point here is, why would they do that? And why would I not be allowed to tell anyone, especially the police, where they hunt me to try to eradicate me for having a First Amendment, freedom of speech, self-defense voice? Anyways, let's think positive and forward thinking. Let's stick it in and we'll hear some autogasms. And see, that's how it should be. Jokes and positivity and people taking part in positive things and laughing and saying, you're kind of cool, come over, let's hang out. Let's fuck, let's not fuck, let's just drink some beers and talk shit, let's make money. And the Perlman family says these are all crimes for blurring the lines and triangle relationships. Need I say more? And I shouldn't have to say that in a courtroom designed to fuck me over and try to make me look crazy on one-sided arguments where stalkers are forging and fabricating and perjuring themselves with paid-off defense lawyers that had me killed and paid-off prosecutors that had me killed or eradicated and paid-off judges were using the judicial system against you. And what does that even have to do with Jews or Jewish? Well, it's the Perlman families. Let's make our child try to say something that makes them look crazy. That is all. So let's stick it in. Ooh, yeah. Oh, Kevin, give me more. Oh my God. It was so small in the beginning. Now it's fucking huge. Oh yeah, and most importantly, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Bow. Sexy or no? Look how perfect that is. Look at my job, nice and perfect. 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 I did just commit a crime. I said the word sexy, and that means I committed another crime. I need to be hunted and killed, and then told that I'm a violent, paranoid schizophrenic for saying the word sexy. I won't say juice. I won't say sauce. I won't say sexy. I won't say hi. They're all crimes of doing horrible things to people. So says the police and psychology community that I need to die and disappear for committing such horrible, reckless, out of control crimes of saying hi and sexy and juice and sauce and kiss. And because you can't say kiss because there's a band named Kiss, so you can't say it. It's patent pending. Never say I want to kiss you because it's patent pending by the band Kiss, and LAPD has the right to hunt you and kill you with the Perlman family, and their ideologies about that. All right, and because it's not about law and order, it's about God, and that's what God wants. Who's God? All right, so Kevin, are you Jewish? Obviously I am. Why is the Perlman family saying I'm anti-Semitic and crazy? Well, we have a laundry list of 100,000 things since 5 years old, just like that, correct? Did I ever say I was anti-Semitic, or did the Perlman family say it and blast it worldwide? All right, so I'm probably the only Jewish person in my family, ironically, even though I don't actively publicize it. Does that make sense? Like, I don't, hey, everyone, I'm Jewish. I don't put tattoos on me made in Israel and I'm a real Jew like that stalker that was probably paid off by Arnold Silber with LAPD to stalk me and try to set me up and frame me with the security companies and all the other people, right? Okay, so anyways, and that would make me a real Jew because I accept everyone who are good, decent people and don't have it out for me and are accepting and don't have ulterior motives. Okay, so lesson over. Let's stick it in again because I know you like the second time around. And out came a baby Ruth. What a perfect angle.
I love you, Kieranor.
That's called humor, child rapists.